Broward County alone.
The proliferation of pain clinics, particularly in Broward County, is shameful. Of the top 50 dispensing physicians of oxycodone in the entire country, all 50 are in Florida, and 33 of them are in Broward County.
There are areas of Broward County that literally you can't go 3-4 blocks without seeing pain management clinic, pain management clinic, pain management clinic.
Why Florida?
The biggest reason is because we don't have a prescription drug monitoring plan. We don't have a database that tracks these drugs.
Florida is the largest state in the country without a prescription drug monitoring plan. Without a database to track who's getting what pills and how much, addicts can go to multiple doctors and get multiple prescriptions in a practice known as doctor shopping. The growing number of pain clinics in Florida has made it a doctor shopper's paradise. If you're an addict like Todd, it can start to feel like there's temptation on practically every corner.
We're going to show you guys how to get some oxycodone in the state of Florida. This is what I do for a living. I'd go to 5 doctors in a month. My wife would go to 4. My wife died from this. And I still, unfortunately, dibble and dabble in it. Hi, my name is Todd. I have an MRI and a pharmacy printout. Would it be feasible for me to get in today? Hi, is this pain management? Hi, my name is Todd. Do you think it's possible I could be seen today?
Despite the fast-growing number of clinics in Florida, the demand for painkillers is so high here that it can be difficult to get an appointment on short notice. And people often have to wait for hours before they get in to see a doctor.
A good one will have patients filled like the whole week. They're not going to say, okay, come in today, because that means nobody's going to that place unless nobody knows about that clinic. It's a way of life down here, just these doctors, for a lot of people. I look for dispensing on site. That means they're more crooked than, let me call this one.
Many states don't allow doctors' offices to both prescribe and dispense medication, except in small amounts, because it creates a financial incentive to push pills. But in Florida, on-site pharmacies are legal and often preferred by addicts.
If you read my MRI, it says mild bulging is what is labeled the L5 disc. It says unremarkable right here. So they just want a piece of paper that has a little something on it so they feel comfortable with giving you the medication. Hi, my name is Todd. I was wondering, are you accepting walk-ins today? Before 1 o'clock? Okay, thank you. And what's your name? Thanks, Sean. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. All right, let's do this. Now, you have to understand, anything could go, okay? They could see track marks on my arms and say, get the f*** out of here. They could call my doctors and find out I'm doctor shopping. They could write me a very small amount of pills. They could possibly not write me anything. Now, usually that doesn't happen. I'm just saying that that is a possibility.
We were filming a pain clinic from across the street, and this huge black SUV comes up with a guy all tattooed, a huge guy, but now he's actually following us. He's right behind us.
I gave him the wrong pharmacy printout.
Todd returns from the pain clinic empty-handed. He'd been denied over a problem with his paperwork. Unable to get an appointment anywhere else, he moves to Plan B.
Hold the cameras down.
Todd was saying that he was jonesing real bad, and he just went into a friend's house. He says that she sells oxys. He's actually just coming out now. Yeah, I think he got some.
Yeah. I got 30 milligram oxycodone.
This person that you went to buy the drugs from, she usually has them available?
Not really, no.
Why?
Because I can't go there if her grandson's there, and 90% of the time he's there.
So it's an old woman?
Yeah, she's about 70 years old.
70 years old?
Yes.
And she's dealing oxys?
Yes. You have to hold it in for a long, long time.
How do you feel now?
I feel normal. I don't feel high, I just feel normal. I feel like I did if I didn't use drugs. See, like when you do drugs, you go up and you go down. And after a while you start doing it, you start to go below the normal level. So when you get high, you're just getting normal again. You're not getting high anymore. You see what I'm saying? It's like a mountain. It's like...
That's when you're addicted already.
Yeah, that's when you know you're I've been to detox about 15 times and I've been to rehab about 6. I get out, I stay clean for a little while. Just tell myself I can do it once, and this Friday night turns into Tuesday, and Tuesday turns into Thursday, and before you know it, I'm doing it every day again.
How common is prescription drug abuse here in Florida?
It's really big in Florida. It's bad. I know today wasn't easy, but if you put in a couple of days, you can definitely get medication. And they just hand it out like it's nothing. You know, I go to the emergency room because I broke my rib when I was drinking, and I told them what I was on, and they're like, I wouldn't give that to you if your arm was amputated. But people want them. It's supply and demand. People want them, and there's going to be a doctor writing for them.
In Florida, some pain clinics are known to dispense medication more easily than others.
So we came here to check out this pain clinic because a lot of the law enforcement and doctors told us that a lot of the prescriptions are actually coming from this one pain clinic. And they've actually just closed this office, and there's a guy out front sitting in a car handing out the maps for the new location, and they have a new office that has just opened a few miles up the road, so we're going to check it out. Wow, look at that. The parking lot is completely full, and there's even a security guard out front.
We stopped the car to film the clinic, but only got off with this one quick shot before we were chased away by 2 big men.
So we were filming a pain clinic from across the street, and literally we had the camera out for 5 minutes, and this huge black SUV comes up with a guy all tattooed, a huge guy, and starts asking us, what the f*** are you doing? What are you filming? And we drove off, and now he's actually following us. He's right behind us.
The men continued to follow us for several miles, and they were eventually joined by another car. So we decided to call the police.
They approached us, we were on the other side of the street, and now they're actually following us. We were followed by those guys for about 25 minutes, and every time we tried to pull into a gas station, they'd come out of the car. So we called the police, and this is the scene. All because we wanted to film a pain clinic.
The quote-unquote clinics are really engaged in the worst type of medical practice, and some of them are engaged in flagrant criminal activity. We see cars lined up, security guards, making sure people aren't loitering and hanging around the clinic and causing trouble. I mean, this is medicine. I mean, this is ridiculous.
The police let the men go with a warning.